Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking you around to different stores to show you how you can build up your stash of canning jars without buying them in a big pack. Now the big pack will be cheaper because you get more jars, but at different places like Target, Walmart, Kroger, any of the big box stores, you can actually find canning jars in products. So like pasta sauces, some pasta sauces come in mason jars and it says mason on the side, and I'll show you guys when I find them. I personally buy local honey that is packed in a mason jar, so every time I buy honey for my family, I get a mason jar that I can can in, and I have canned in them before, and I usually use them for my salsa because they're a perfect size. Hopefully I find some here at Target. I'm gonna go to Kroger and in Walmart and show you how you can find these jars to build up your stash without paying anything extra that you wouldn't normally spend. So let's get to it. All right, this is what I'm talking about, guys. See this Classico? See how it has the measurements on the side? See how it says Atlas Mason? This will fit a standard lid for canning. And if you're already buying this, you get a free jar afterwards. And this is $2.99 at Target. So Atlas Mason. These you can can in. All right, I just came out of Target. I had that one jar that you could can in. I've seen people can in other jars too, but you have to have the jar that fits the band and the lid, and those will, the ones that say Mason will fit those, and you don't have to use any other hodgepodge lids or anything. But I did get something from Target that I've been looking for. I found, let me show you, these. They're the honeybee jars that I've been looking for. They have the honeybee design on them. Let me see if I can get one out for you. Every year I buy specialty jars that come out from Ball or whoever puts them out. I like to have different designs. I have a lot that have different designs, but I have been looking for these and I could not find them. They've been out of stock. And this is really a splurge for me. Honestly, I don't buy a ton of like fancy jars, but I do get one every year. Look at that. You see it? I love these. I love them already. But I do have ones that have stars on them and different designs. I had some for 4th of July, so whenever they put them out, I get them. But these for a 4-pack was $13, so they're pretty expensive. I don't do it all the time. This is a splurge, but I'm excited about these. But also that jar was $2.99, I think it was, for one jar. Now you're getting the pasta sauce inside, but I would never pay $2.99 for a jar of pasta sauce. For me, that's just too much for my family, because we would need a lot, because we like sauce. So I'm going to take you to Kroger, see what we can find. All right, guys, I knew I'd have better luck at Kroger. So this is the honey I buy. It's local honey, and you see it says Mason. This is the one that I can my salsa in all the time, and I buy this honey for my family. Now this is a local section to Tennessee, but you see the different jams and stuff. If you don't have any of your own, these are basic canning jars. All of these you can can in. Okay, and the honey jars that I get. All right, sorry guys, it's busy in here. But here, see, Atlas Mason, this is at Kroger. Okay, and this one's pretty expensive, $3.49. But all of these are Atlas Masons, not this one, but these are the Classico. See? You see this one right here? This will fit a wide mouth or a standard lid. I think it's a standard lid. This doesn't say Mason, but this jar you can in because it fits the lid. Right. So these, you can tell this is a mason jar, and it has the lid that fits a standard jar. This one you can can in also. And this one, see the lids? It just depends on what you have at your store. Alright, so I was right. I had way better luck at Kroger. They had a lot of products that had canning jars. Now I bought one because I buy this honey anyways for our family. We drink a lot of tea, hot tea, especially during the winter. And I know winter's almost ending, but honey doesn't ever go bad. This is pure honey. It's not the fake honey that you get in the Little Bears or anything like this. This is 100% pure honey. So, and you can see the measurements on the side where it tells you, and then you can see the mason right here. And you see these lids? That's what I was pointing out in the store. You see these lids? These are the one-piece lids. These are big, and it's like the band and the lid together. This one can be canned in. That's what I'm saying. Any ones you see with this lid, most likely that jar can be canned in. Even if it doesn't say mason, because it fits the standard band. And it's glass. So, I mean, you can find deals. If you're already buying stuff you know you're going to buy, get it. You get an extra jar. You can can in these. I can salsa in these. No problem. Never had one bust. So I'm not worried about the quality of the glass. Alright guys, it's really loud in here. I'm at Walmart. See this? This is a quart jar. This is value size of the same brand. Actually, the Classico. You see the measurements? You see Atlas Mason? Same thing. Each store, the Classico is in the Atlas Masons. So you can in these. And this is the first time I've seen the big one. I also want to show you, see, this is Alfredo Atlas Mason. That means it will fit a standard lid. They even have the smaller ones. Look at this little baby one, Atlas Mason. You can in this too. Alright guys, so basically at all the stores it was the same as the Classico brand of pasta that had the mason jars, and then also like my honey, the mason jars also, and those are specialty items and they're local to Tennessee. Like in our Kroger we have a whole section that's for local Tennessee made products. So if you are in a different state, look at your stores. It doesn't have to be that exact same store. A lot of these stores are owned by the same companies, so sometimes they'll carry the same stuff, but don't purposely go out just to buy those, because it does cost more if you're trying to do it that way. I was just trying to help you guys out and show you that if you're already buying those products, say you find coupons for them or whatever, you get a jar afterwards that you can use for canning. Alright, I'm back home and I wanted to show you more jars from different places. Like this is a jar from a local Food City. And you can tell it shows the measurements and it's mason, and this had honey. It's local honey. Also, my friends and my family give me these jars when they're done with them, when they buy them, because they know that I can, and I give them food and stuff, and they give me the jars, so it works out great. And this is the honey jar, the exact same one that was in the store, one that I've used already. And you just have to scrub off all of the glue from the labels and stuff. So these came from Food City. You can find them at almost every store. And I wanted to show you how I can in some of these. Now those two are my specialty jars. See, this is a honey jar. And I have diced tomatoes in here. They work great. And see how I showed you my honeybee jars? Now I have some more. This is a snowflake for my specialty jars. And then this one is an American flag and a star. I don't know if you can see it very well. but I like to collect specialty jars when they come out. And I only usually buy one of them, so I only have 4 of each of these because they're so expensive unless somebody gifts them to me, which would be awesome. But I didn't have any more salsa in these. We used them all up, but I wanted to show you that you can, one of them that I had canned in already. And that to look for at different places, and I keep these downstairs. These actually came with these lids. These lids do not, cannot can in those, obviously. Let me get a Bannon lid and show you that it fits. See? Perfect fit. And here is an Atlas mason jar. This one had, I think it was the pasta sauce in it. Either that or one of the other ones. Let me see if I'll show you this one fits also. Doing this one-handed. There we go. See? All right, so I showed you several local stores. A lot of people have Walmarts around them. Not everybody has Kroger, but they have a different brand name owned by Kroger or owned by the same company. I have Food Cities around me. And then also most people have a Target around them. Now Target had the least. Kroger had the most jars that you could find that you could reuse, especially for them being masons. It just depends because it has more specialty stuff, but also more local things. And a lot of people use the mason jars for their local wares. So go out, find you some jars, build up your stash of canning jars that way. Have your friends, if you know your friends or family, use the jars. Like my family gave me all those honey jars. Ask them for them. Don't be ashamed. They are great for canning, and these are quartz. So yeah, I got quartz and pint. So that works out in the end. We get our product, and then I get a jar to can it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video and got something out of it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Ooh, it's such a beautiful day. I had to show you my lemon. It's blooming again.